Hi and welcome back to another episode of Life is Strange. We've had some interesting parts so far. Today I can't really remember where we're going next. We'll see the moment the game starts up to see that, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's always fun playing these games, so no matter what happens, it's gonna be fun. Unless somebody dies that I didn't predict or wasn't ready for, then that wouldn't be fun. But we'll see what happens today. Let's go. Oh, right, we're going swimming, aren't we? Okay, okay. Don't know if we're gonna experience some new things here either. Because, you know, the breaking thing was kind of the same as last time. I don't know.
We're in the otter's lair. Big fucking deal. I want that heated water.
But we do get a
We
choice
still
to
have to play it cool, okay?
get
Even if
into
I'm
a
suspended.
room here, don't we?
You can own this hellhole once you figure out your rewind power.
Chloe is so psyched for girls' night out, so I better follow her evil plan.
Yeah, we'll do that. That's a cool moment.
Boys or girls?
We did girls last time, I believe. Right? I think so.
Boys, of course. Figures. Perv. Let me check to see if the pool's heated.
Pretty sure, right? You think sure? Or maybe we did boys so we could snoop into Nathan's locker?
I guess somebody forgot their Blackwell spirit.
Maybe we did boys.
I guess I should consider this evolution.
Dana, I know I'm an a-hole, but I still care about your love, Logan. And you should stop being an a-hole. Sex me up. Alright. I feel like we might have. Zachary's jersey.
No way am I touching Zach's jersey.
Cell phone. Yeah, this
Zach
feels
is
very
really
familiar.
careless. Doesn't he know what happens when I'm around?
Hey, thinking bad things about you. Cool, what are you wearing? Just my crystal necklace and a phone. Hot. What are you wearing? I'm in locker room only wearing a jersey, sitting on my football. Alright, man. Warren.
Betty developed that in Jefferson's class. But why?
Because he's into you. He's so into you.
Some poor hipster lost their vape.
Nathan.
It's okay for Nathan to be hooked on these drugs, right?
Is it good to be hooked on any drugs? Like, hooked?
This must be for training kids.
Yeah, this feels very familiar. I'm pretty sure we did this last time, too. Ah, that sucks. I wanted to see something new. I mean, we could go back, I suppose. And go into the girls' room. Should we do that? Can, right? Let's see. Oh, we can.
Boys
Alright.
or girls?
Girls, of course.
Girls. Ooh la la. Let me check to see if the pool's heated.
Mm-hmm. You do that. Okay. Who runs the world? Girls.
Those are some musty-ass old shirts. Yuck.
Hmm.
Looks like Brooke wants to go to the drive-in with Warren.
Or maybe, why does this also feel familiar? Maybe there isn't much to discover here.
Those look like the most cozy, comfy towels in towel history. Flippers in a swimming pool? Are they training Navy frogmen here?
Or mermaids.
So, Victoria's secret is selfies.
Wow,
Go
who'd
fuck
have
your-
thought?
No. Jefferson said, don't confuse art with the artist. These are cool shots.
Hmm. I
A
suppose.
bus ticket? Was she going to run away? Like Rachel Amber?
I don't remember that. Is that it? Victoria. I think so. Wait, I went back. Okay. Can we find our friend? Are you figuring things out, Chloe?
Sorry, Rachel.
Oh.
Ooh, pink goo. I see why everybody brings them. Hello, gorgeous. You wish, Max. You just look like a snoop.
I remember us hiding in the bathroom here.
I hope so, friend.
Right? What if we get caught by
Well, we care, dickhead.
David? I'm not sure we did that last time. We could try to get caught and see what happens.
This isn't a desperate cry for attention or anything.
Alright. I know we've looked around this place, so... just talk to Chloe.
Max, try to find the light for the pool. I want to see the sharks.
Otters don't like sharks. They bite.
So do I. Hit that light.
But like swimming when it's like dark like this, isn't that kind of cool? I mean, maybe not. Maybe it's too dark. No, this is just the other. Is that the boys' room?
There has to be a control panel for the lights around here.
Uh-huh.
Yes, we get it. Otters.
Do we just use that? Yeah, now it's cozy. Nice. Pumpkin. Pretty sure we checked all these things. All right. Can we also get in, please?
Time to do or dive, Max.
Yes. How?
Oh yeah, baby. Feels like a hot tub. And with my cash stash, I'm queen of the world.
Yeah, we take
Bow.
that money.
Tell me you're not gonna stand there watching me like a zombie. Don't you dare! Come stop me, hippie. Okay, you asked for it.
Let's get in.
Cowabunga! Woo! Why, look, an otter in my water. Dun 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 dun.
You are so obvious. And I still get freaked out by that movie, so stop. I can't even watch any of those shark shows.
You know it's not normal to have like splashies with each other a lot of the time, right?
I'll just
It's very
rewind and
cliche.
harpoon you. Otter's revenge.
Cheater.
Yeah, you wouldn't know about that.
It's a sweet moment though between these two.
I wish Rachel was here. She would totally love being in here at night.
She would.
Wish you guys had met each other.
We will. With all this stuff going on, I'm starting to think everything is related.
You
and I
would
want
be
to find out for
right.
Kate's sake. She almost died today.
She did.
Your power is changing everything, Max. Especially you. I can already tell. You're not so chicken shit anymore.
Thanks, girlfriend.
You know what I mean.
Hmm.
You're becoming like this force of nature.
More like luck of nature. Come on, my power failed trying to rescue Kate. Maybe I'm just stumbling back and forth in time. For what reason?
Well, that was the whole thing,
You
wasn't
don't
it?
stumble when you say
I didn't.
things.
I thought. I didn't know what the reason was really. I don't know. what
Not
she said
that
right now.
time. But that's because you were there to kickstart my power.
Did she get the
So
powers
it's
to
time
save
start moving
Chloe?
forward in time.
I think that's
And
what a lot
We're
of you
obviously
think.
connected, since without me, you would have never discovered your power, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. You make me feel like I know what I'm doing.
And you make me feel like I have a reason for still being in Arcadia Bay.
I hope so.
Stop being so goddamn humble. You're like the smartest, most talented person I've ever known.
More than Rachel Amber?
Dude, I'm not her groupie, okay? And I'm sure you have Blackwell bros all over you. Like Warren.
You noticed, huh? You're the bro killer? Gross. Warren is nice. Let's say that
Warren's
just to
nice.
tease her.
Nice. Ouch. That means friend zone.
No, he's really cool.
Depends.
It was so
How you say
sweet
it.
when he stood up to Nathan. But I haven't told him about my rewind power.
No worries. Once you get over yourself, you're gonna make the world bow.
As long as you're there with me.
Don't look so sad. I'm never leaving you.
Unless I have something to say about
Now I'm getting cold in here.
Because we're yapping instead of attacking each other, Otter versus Shark style. I think I've had my pool experience for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Let's jet.
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out.
Yeah, you guys will have to hurry. I'm pretty sure if we get caught, we'll just have to like rewind time anyway. I don't think you can get caught and then
Gross.
like
I
get
feel
a
like we just went swimming in Chlorine Bay.
scene because
You look
of
cute
that.
with your hair soaked in chemicals.
Like, continue.
Thanks. You would know.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
The stepdad is here. Okay.
Okay.
What if I don't
go
hide?
back over there, the guard will definitely bust me.
Okay, fine. So, I think the last time, I struggled with this the last time, but I'm pretty sure if we can get him in here. Didn't I sneak around into the bathroom? Because he checks the bathroom? Maybe. Shouldn't we also turn off the light?
Move, Max! Don't waste your power on getting busted.
Yeah. Unless we can just get out here.
Make sure you cover the whole perimeter.
Are you shitting me?
Oh. Okay, that's what happens. He comes in there. Okay.
Dude, hide! Like when we were kids.
Yeah.
I could use my power. Or just look for a hiding spot.
Ooh.
Or both.
Where are they? Hello?
He's probably gonna check the bathroom, wouldn't he?
Hello? Anybody there?
No?
Better not try any Halloween pranks after today. I'm serious. I heard something over here.
Did you?
Who's here? I got a flashlight and a stick.
Mm-hmm. Good for you, man. Good for you. Just gonna go this way. Is this how we get out?
We are so invisible.
Well, that went better than the
Fail.
first time. Didn't have to rewind as many times. But I don't know if I knew how to get out of there in the best way. So now what comes next after this?
Wait! Turn
We're
around!
about halfway.
They're coming! We have to find another way out!
Yeah, you take the car, don't you?
Oh, this is
And then you
bullshit.
get caught, sort of.
You can't go back to your dorm now. You're a Blackwell fugitive. Crash at my place tonight.
You want me to crash with a Blackwell security officer I just busted live so I'll be safe? Okay.
Into the car.
Or is this when we rewind and get to the past?
Get in.
No. That happens in her room, doesn't it? Blackwell? I'm pretty sure.
Later, fuckers! Max, you rock! We are so fucking awesome!
Yes, we so are.
Yeah, well, what's he gonna do about Chloe being the one that is snug out, huh? Sleepover time. Yeah, I struggle to remember exactly what happens here. This is not the moment where we go back in time to try to save her dad and stuff. And it's not the first time she goes back in time either, because that happens in her dorm. Right? I'm pretty sure, because that took me so much by surprise. So what is next? I can't sleep.
Always remember this moment.
Oh, that t-shirt.
Photobomb! Photo hog. It feels like a different world from yesterday.
We left a skid mark on Blackwell last night.
Like it needs another one.
In the toilet? Ha ha ha.
I'd like to do something good for my school in Arcadia Bay. I can't even submit my photo to represent. I just don't want to be rejected.
Every great artist gets rejected before they get accepted. So you have to enter a photo.
Even though I'm pimping the school in town you want to torch?
Come on, I don't want to see Arcadia Bay burned to the shore. I just say shit like that because I've been trying to get out of here since you left, basically. If I could find Rachel, then pay Frank off, I'm still leaving to start a whole new life.
We do go to see Frank soon, though.
I wish we could just hang out
That's
all morning
right.
like we used to. Maybe we should get up. I have to get back to Blackwell soon.
No, you don't. You're suspended, criminal.
Nobody suspended my homework. If I don't turn it in, the school will contact my folks again. And Max gets in more trouble.
Yeah. I want to get up and do things.
Okay, I need to get dressed now.
I also want to check these because, yes, I'm sure we have some new pages to read. Damn, that was too close. I was doing so well until I got outside, and of course, it was Principal Wells of all people blocking the way. The one person I least wanted to see. I wasn't ninja enough for him, so yeah, he busted me. But I finally got to see that the gossip was true for a change. Principal Wells was shit-faced. He didn't even try to hide it. In fact, he was a lot cooler drunk than sober. I can see why he's so confused, dealing with Kate's family and the Prescotts and David Madsen. He still acts suspicious and gives me way too much toot, as he would say. Nobody says that seriously. But I can see that he's under a lot of pressure. So much that he's so wasted he can't even use his keys at midnight. Sure, he was in my way, but he was no match for my rewind power. After all, I had to go and meet Chloe, Bad Max. Even though I thought I was in full ninja mode, Chloe still scared the shit out of me, which pissed me off considering what I've been going through. I'm pretty sure she did the first time I played the game too, maybe. Maybe? Sometimes she is so damn insensitive to other people's feelings. She wants all my attention for her, and finding Rachel and she gets all butthurt if I don't have time for her. Obviously I have time in hand, but I can't stay mad at her for long, and she was so damn excited about having the keys to the main building. And honestly, I was pretty amped up too. Even more so when we went to the front of the building and spied on Victoria talking smack about me. Shocked. And worse, actually trying to blackmail Mr. Jefferson to pick her photo for the Everyday Heroes contest. She's freaking unreal. I give Mr. Jefferson major respect for telling her to get lost, even though she deserved to be expelled for pulling that crap. This is her priority after what happened with Kate? I just don't understand Victoria, no matter how I try. She's already rich, pretty, and a good photographer. Why try so hard and hurt so many to manipulate everything already in your favor? I just hope that's not what I'm doing with my rewind power. Yes, there's something incredibly awesome about breaking into your own school at the witching hour. Although Chloe was technically right, how can we break in with a key? Never mind that it was a stolen key from the school's head of security. Anyway, the Blackwell ninjas strike again. So cool to stalk the halls when it's dark and quiet, even with so many terrible things happening all around us. It felt like Chloe and I were walking towards the center of a great cosmic mystery, something bigger than any of us. But we kind of suck as master spies, since we didn't have a key for the principal's office. No worries with my rewind power at hand, and of course Dr. Warren Graham. He came through with a bitchin' mini-bomb he made of sodium what the fuck ever. I probably learned more putting those ingredients together than the entire semester so far. Sorry, Miss Grant. Warren is the star student here. He tries so hard to help, maybe too much. But what's wrong with that these days? I'm so grateful he's on my team. Talk about being in the Sancto Sanctorum. Thanks, Latin class I barely passed, of Blackwell. I did feel freaking weird about being in the principal's office after midnight, going through his files and laptop with Chloe. She was way too into it. Technically, we could be arrested and thrown in jail. Yikes. I just pretended that we were on a very special episode of The Wizards of Waverly Place. You know, just a couple of wacky Sherlocks investigating the school for a good cause. Yeah, that helped. While we didn't find the proof, we found Nathan's file had a weird drawing in it that just said Rachel in the dark room over and over. So that's a major clue that Nathan is involved in this somehow. Or he's just insane. But his note also referenced David M., which means that we absolutely have to find a way into David's secret bunker file. Oh, that's what we're doing next, of course, because we're here. For a good cause. But Chloe just can't help herself, and she actually took $5,000 in cash marked Handicapped Fund. Because that's gotta be legit, am I right? I can't think of a faster route to Karma Hell. Yeah, I'm excited to see the consequences of that. But it would clear Chloe's debt to Frank. I'll find a way to make it up to the fund. After all, saving a life is priority. As is my habit with Chloe, no matter what, our fates seem bound together for better or worse. Usually worse. Despite all the usual breaking in and blowing up office hijinks, Chloe decided that what we needed more than anything was to take a night swim in the otter's lair. I was so giddy and rebellious that I was like, oh yes, we shall swim. We didn't completely skin it, but close enough to get in big trouble no matter what. I don't know why we were so careless after being so careful. I love that Chloe brings out that just don't give a fuck side of me, even if that hasn't always served her well. She deserved a moment of not giving a shit. Me too. Just two friends goofing around in the pool. I fear those youthful shenanigans might soon be a thing of our past. God, I'm starting to sound like one of the teachers at Blackwell. Chloe and I had a nice chat about our lives since I left. We talked about dumb boys and girls and why they're trouble, especially for me. I feel like a groupie when I talk to Chloe about our life experience. She has me so beat. I take pictures, she takes action. Speaking of action, we had to seriously bounce when security showed up. Duh. How quiet could we be in the swimming pool? Plus, after leaving a trail of our Blackwell handiwork, it was so intense and exciting to get past the security guards. They had serious spotlight power, so it wasn't exactly easy to stealth our way past. Actually, it was kind of easy this time. It wasn't so bad. Especially as we had to bail in Chloe's junker. But like I said, intense and exciting, hella like Chloe Price. Anything else on here? There wouldn't be... Why are you still showing a star? I don't know. There would be messages, but I don't really think there's anything super important there. Warren, glad to see you didn't blow up Blackwell last night. Almost glad. By the way, the drive-in is actually popular, so I'm buying the tickets now. I'll have an extra one in case you change your mind. Thanks for that, I suppose.
Nice. Chloe put my pic on her phone. I must have proved I was worthy again. Jesus. Now I am glad Chloe took that money. This guy is serious and scary.
Chloe, money now. I have your money, asshole. When? I'll text you before the end of the week. Or else. Do not fuck with me, whore. Jeez, Frank. Relax a little bit. Could get dressed. Anything on the laptop?
At least we haven't been identified.
Break-in and vandalism. Yeah,
Thank God she's okay.
Following a
I
public
wonder when I can visit her.
suicide. Kid is in stable condition. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Ugh. Still reeks like a chlorine factory.
Oh, we get to choose her clothes, right?
See if you can find a suitable outfit in my fashion hole.
Yeah.
Okay. Time for some Chloe cosplay.
Hey, there you go. Rachel left a bunch of her clothes with me. She's your size.
But not quite my style.
Max, you don't
True.
have a style yet. At least give it a try. You can always rewind back to your chlorine brand t-shirt and generic jeans.
You suck. I like my shirt and jeans. But it would be cool to try on Rachel's clothes just to see if they fit.
Stop second-guessing yourself, Max. Put this on and let your inner punk rock girl come out. You can afford to take chances.
Let's do it.
Whenever and whatever you want to try. For example, I dare you to kiss me.
What?
She did that
double
last
dare you.
time
Kiss me
too,
now.
and we did it. Okay, hear me out. I want to see what happens if we don't do it. And then we rewind and then we do it anyway because I want to kiss Chloe.
Sorry, not that easy.
Oh, like I am? Just admit that you already macked on me, then used your rewind. Now I can text Warren that you're saving yourself all for him.
I am so going to best unfriend you for that. I love that Chloe is so fearless.
I really want to kiss her. We could let that go, you know, but... Okay, we good now?
Time for some Chloe cosplay.
Hey, there you go. Rachel left a bunch of her clothes with me.
Alright, let's just skip ahead
She's
to
your
the
size.
kiss.
But not quite my style.
Max, you don't have a style yet. At least give it a try. You can always rewind back to your chlorine brand t-shirt and generic jeans.
You suck. I like my shirt and jeans. But it would be cool to try on Rachel's clothes just to see if they fit.
Stop second-guessing yourself, Max. Put this on and let your inner punk rock girl come out. You can afford to take chances whenever and whatever you want to try. For example, I dare you to kiss me.
Let's do it.
I double dare you. Kiss me now.
Let's go.
Damn, you're hardcore, Max. Now I can text Warren and tell him he doesn't stand a chance.
He doesn't.
Unless he's into girl-on-girl action.
You're such a dork.
I love that.
Man, that was priceless when I kissed Chloe. She didn't think I would.
We don't get to choose the clothes? I thought we might be able to. I wanted to choose. It's not a bad outfit though.
Looking sick, Max? A couple tats, some piercings, and we'll make a thrasher out of you yet.
Ready for the mosh pit, Shaka Bra.
Maybe not. Go on down and say hi to Joyce. Free breakfast. I have to wake and bake first.
Yeah, you wake and
I
bake,
promise
Chloe.
not to tell.
Let's not rewind and find out, okay?
Anything else I want to do before we go? Bills? Yeah,
Yes,
we know
I
that.
might go to hell for this, but if it saves Chloe, we'll pay it back. Somehow. Wow. I remember this old phone. We decorated
I have
it
a lot of my
together.
old phones still. I think they're in a box. There's something nostalgic about looking at it.
Wow, sir. That was my 10th birthday. I didn't know Chloe kept this stuff.
Chloe has a lot of things.
I love this song.
Alright, let's go and say hi to Joyce.
The fact that she put the photo next to Rachel's is so touching.
Can we save another bird?
Oh my god. That smells
You
so
think?
amazing. It's like when we were kids here.
Let's see what Kate says this time. Max, thank you from my heart for reaching out to me on the roof. You're the only one who was there for me at school, the only one who truly cared. I have to believe you were sent to give me hope. You did so much more than that. My father is grateful as well. You'll always be in our prayers. Love and blessings, your friend Kate. Hi, Kate. Hey, Kate, I'm so glad you're okay. I will visit you as soon as I can, promise. That's good, that's good.
For everybody else in the neighborhood, it's just another morning.
We're not gonna get the bird yet.
I better not go in there.
Ew.
David might be in bed.
Yeah, that's ew.
Ew.
I heard that. I heard a bird. Is it here? Is it in here? Hi! Hey, birdie.
No way. That's the bluebird I saved Monday in Joyce's room.
It's still in here? Can we open a window for it so we can fly out? No? I guess not yet. I'll save you if I can, birdie. Let's take a photo. Is the bird in the background? Take optional photos. Yes, yes.
Feels so good to wash my face after all that chlorine. And hiding.
Yeah, I would probably take a shower before I,
What's ironic is I
put on
always
these clothes.
hated it when Chloe used my toothbrush.
We're using hers. Well, yeah, it makes sense we didn't bring ours.
Chloe has had this damn dirty pirate towel since we were kids. Serious flashback.
Can we help the bird? I don't like it being in here. I guess not. I guess not yet. Alright, let's go down then. Hello, Joyce. Any new messages on the answering machine?
David, this is Officer Korn. Just want to let you know your stepdaughter's car was identified near the Blackwell campus last night, around the time of the break-ins.
What?
Give me a call soon.
Are you in trouble again, Chloe? Don't you sleep?
We could leave it. Because I think we erased it last time. I know we erased something last time. If we leave it, then we can see the consequences of that, which could be interesting. Or it could be terrible for Chloe, but as long as Chloe lives, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting.
Good morning, Joyce.
Rachel.
But I hate to do it to Chloe,
Max. Whew, you startled me. Well, you fit those clothes well. Thank God you're not a hellraiser like her or Chloe. Now tell me exactly what you want to chow on.
Pancakes, eggs, and bacon. What did I do last time? Pancakes? Oh, let me some bacon.
Eggs and bacon all the way.
Remember when you guys would sleep in until I yelled out, "Wakey, wakey, eggs and
some
bacon"?
Totally. We'd wake up so fast.
So this time you can help me with the ingredients. I need you
Okay.
to grab me the actual eggs and the bacon.
Okay, you got it.
I can handle eggs and bacon. The eggs always come first, as Joyce used to say.
Is there anything we want to look at?
I should evolve and become a vegan, but... bacon.
Yeah. If only I was better at making some
I keep
foods.
expecting to see the sky turn red.
Or make tasty food with vegan stuff. I wouldn't mind going vegan. I don't need to eat meat, but I just hate making food, and some of the easier things to make that I know how to make is with meat.
Oh, jeez. Can you help me get this bird out of here?
Where is it? Oh, you're up there. Hello, fella.
Bird, be gone. Fly, you fool.
Yeah, I opened the window for you, so you should be able to get out of here. There you go. There's a lot of dead birds outside now, huh? Maybe? Maybe not yet? Should be soon. Yeah. See?
Oh, dead bird.
Started.
Poor thing.
Well, I don't think there's anything else interesting outside. It's more interesting things inside. But I'm pretty sure we looked at all of this. So I'm just gonna do a loop to just see if there's anything we care about. We need to get in there eventually to find out things. You can close the window. I don't want to do that. Okay, here we go.
Thanks. After all these years and everything that's happened, it's great to see you and Chloe together again. She hasn't had a good friend since you or Rachel. Oh, those clothes remind me so much of her. Such a sweet girl.
She was a
I'm
lot
just
though.
hoping she's living large in LA.
She's
I'd
fine,
love to think
but
that too, Joyce. But
she's a
We're
lot.
on the same page, Max.
She didn't
I keep
deserve to
hoping that
die
Rachel
though.
will show up or even send a message to Chloe from Hollywood. Wherever she is.
Yeah. Rachel in trouble? Was Rachel mad at Chloe?
Is there any reason that Rachel might be mad at Chloe and left without her?
Chloe could piss everybody off but her. They were almost joined at the head.
She could
Reminded
piss off
me of you
Rachel
and
too.
Chloe.
We saw that.
But Rachel wasn't as grounded as you.
I'm grounded? Since when? Maybe that's why Chloe likes Rachel so much.
Max Caulfield. Are you actually jealous of Rachel?
Of course she is. Maybe.
Maybe. Rachel was so much cooler than me.
You think? Then why has Chloe been telling me she wishes she could be more like you over the past 5 years?
Doubt it. Did she
Sometimes
really?
we want to be like the people we like,
5
but,
years ago feels like 1,000 now.
but they
And that
might
makes
also
me
like you for
what,
the
a
one you
century
are.
old?
So.
You're only 18, Max. Oh, youth. If only I could go back.
It's not all that, Joyce.
Voila, a breakfast fit for us queens. And a king. Go sit at the table.
We're gonna have trouble at the dinner table now. Oh joy, oh joy.
Who drinks beer this early around here? Oh man, I don't want to be famous for
Apocalypse
this.
soon. This is gonna be rough. Especially since we want to poke the bear a little bit again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Joyce.
I don't like eggs and bacon
never
alone.
leaving
I
this
need
table.
bread with it.
Good, you can clean.
I like having like the eggs on bread and then some bacon on top of it and then some bacon on one other piece of bread just with the bacon. But and then I probably have like 1 or 2 bacons just alone at the end to like finish it off. But yeah, I need bread with a lot of things. Okay.
I'm glad that's creamy and not crunchy.
I don't know what I
guess
prefer
nobody
with peanut
waters the
butter.
plant here.
I don't really eat it. Not that I don't like it, but I don't really eat it. Okay, now what? If I rewound now, I would have more eggs and
Seeing
bacon.
you again?
And I could eat more.
Ah, made me remember so much. I know these
That would be
photos
fun.
don't measure up to your work, Max.
My favorite
memories.
photographers probably take pictures similar to yours. You make David happy, Joyce.
He wants us all to be happy, Max. He's just not great at showing it.
You can say that again.
I don't think I can rock this outfit like Rachel.
You have your own cool style.
Wowzer. I totally remember that day.
Wait, is it
I'm
now when we
glad.
go back?
William took this picture with his instant camera.
Because this is...
Oh, it was the last picture he ever took. He had his car out right after this, and
I know, Joyce.
like, is it happening now?
I'm
Because
sorry.
why would we see this picture now if
I didn't
this
show
is
you
not
this
when we
to
can
be
do
morbid.
it?
In fact, I want you to have this. This
Oh,
was when my baby
okay.
was so full of life and light.
Unless we can
She
bring
was
it
hopeful, positive.
home.
Everything she's not today. And this
Okay.
was the last time I ever saw Chloe truly happy.
Yeah.
Did you guys have a bonding session about how fucked up I am?
It's not always about you.
Chloe, please. It's too early to start picking a fight. Eat instead.
I'll keep the warden busy while you go peek in the garage.
Now stop
Okay.
whispering, or I'll know you're talking about me.
Stop being so nosy, Mother. Jeez, I can't do anything around here without everybody getting up in my shit.
No one can even joke with you, Chloe. You fly off the handle like that.
Excuse me, I have to use the bathroom.
Sure, run off and pee when you should back me up.
Now who's being paranoid? Just listen to yourself.
Nobody else does.
All right, let's do this.
I do
Let's
need to
figure
get
out the
into David's
password and
computer.
stuff.
He's gotta be hiding shit.
Yeah, I wonder if we do have to find the things, because I don't remember the password, right?
No shit, it needs a password. How about step douche? Try again. I need more clues.
Yeah, I think this is the one I'm gonna struggle.
Naturally, David. I can even see the combination. That might be a useful password. Nothing in it.
It's something about family, though. Something about family.
There's no way Chloe can put that gun back now.
No, and it's interesting how
Maybe
she
this
still
ID number might
she
work.
still has it.
I could try the license number for the password.
Hopefully, I don't actually have to remember these things, and it remembers for me, right?
Looks like David has read this a lot. What did he learn? Obviously, David's parents care about him. That date might be a good password. Cute. Can't picture David driving Joyce around with this on the car.
What else do we have?
That's cute. Could be a password here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take and hope that I remember.
Now the car looks ready
basically.
to roll. This is a better hobby for David than surveillance. Joyce might as well have wrote, "Let's get married." That might be a useful password.
Let's see how well my memory can remember this.
David has been dragging this head around since 2001? Maybe I could try stepdad for the password.
Maybe not. Looked at everything yet?
Nothing to see here.
Okay. Oh yeah, let's see if we're any closer. So we'll do family. And this one?
Magic 8 Ball says no.
Yeah. Family and this one?
Score! Max the Hacker
right.
strikes again. Whoa, spoiler alert. Rachel definitely hooked up with Frank. Instead of stalking Kate, David could have helped her.
Talking about supplies.
This is so wrong. Ugh, creepy bastard.
Yeah, we don't need a lot of.
I
to
better
read
tell
this.
Chloe about this now. Ugh, it's just one more thing to make her sad. And mad.
Mm-hmm. We know a lot about that information from before, so. Taylor, I just wanted to thank you for actually giving a shit about me and my mom. We also how much you cared about Kate when nobody else did, and it's so fair you got unsuspended. Thanks, Taylor. I know you care too. If you're going to the party, I'd love to style you up if you want. If I do go, I would love to get a Taylor makeover. Talk soon. Yeah. Hey, Chloe. Oh, look who we got here. Our favorite
Nice
boy.
breakfast.
David, you back already?
I have to take a nap after writing up vandalism reports last night.
What happened?
Some little shit-ass punks broke into the swimming pool. This is what happens at these PC bullshit colleges. Entitled students taking over the campus.
Do you know for sure it was Blackwell students?
Yeah,
Who else would do it? And I'm gonna bust them.
Yeah, it do be us though. So what are you gonna do about it, David?
Figures you'd be here. Is that your Rachel Amber Halloween
Don't be
costume?
so
You know more about her
insensitive.
than me.
Must be nice to be suspended and have some free time off Blackwell.
Yeah, actually
Leave
it
Max
does.
alone, David. Stop threatening students.
He threatens them with surveillance cameras, so he can spy on everybody. Like he spies on all of us here.
Don't start, Chloe. Not now.
Yeah, I'm just always starting shit, right? You're a total paranoid, David.
Not now.
You're gonna hit her
Chloe.
again,
You used to call me a
David?
loser for getting kicked out of Blackwell. So who's the loser now, David? Who haven't you accused or harassed? Between your investigations into Rachel and Kate, what have you done besides get in trouble?
Side with David, side with Chloe. Oh my god. I know we side with Chloe. We had to. I guess it's time to see what it's like to side with David. We might rewind though. I don't know if I can stick with that.
Listen, we don't know that David did anything, and nobody has any proof against him. As far as we know, it's Nathan Prescott who's the real threat so far.
She's not wrong though.
I would cut David slack here.
Oh, would you? How generous, King Max. So suddenly it doesn't matter how shady David has been acting.
It
Or
does.
that he keeps all those weird files on your classmates. Or how you're always going off on how creepy David
Enough!
is.
I don't want anybody being accused of anything. There's been too much of that crap going on around here lately, and I don't want it in my home today.
Well, I agree with that. Now, if you all don't mind, I'd like to forget about work and sit down and eat some of this
I like to
incredible
back
grub.
Chloe
I have to
though.
take a dump. Are you coming, Max?
Maybe I went too easy on David for Joyce's sake.
The thing is, I would love to see the version where David and Joyce sticks together. But I hate not siding with Chloe. Like, it really hurts me. And she is right, he's being totally creepy and unfair and stuff. I know he's doing it for good reasons, but like, he also hit her when she pissed him off, and that's just not right either, so it's just hard to give him any slack at all. Can I live with this? It's a playthrough where we're supposed to be having more fun and not taking things so seriously, so maybe, yeah, I'm fine with this. Okay, David, you get it this time. You get it this time.
Thanks for letting me down again, Max. Why can't you just rewind so I don't have to see you defending that asshole?
I know I could. I know, Chloe, but you can be pissed at me. It's fine. It's fine. Because it's interesting, that's why we're doing it. So where are we going next?
Listen, when I went through David's laptop, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than friends.
Are we going to the
Right, no way,
cafe?
Max. She was just posing to tease Frank.
If you're not gonna believe me, why don't we check out what Frank has in his RV?
What's
Alright,
that
it
gonna
is
prove?
this.
Frank has Rachel's bracelet. What else does he have in there?
Motherfucker better not have anything. For his sake. The door. Frank gets so wasted, he sometimes forgets to lock it.
Yeah, but Pompadour would be there. I can't see the dog get run over. I can't
believe
do
you
it.
hung out with him.
Not anymore. We have to be casual ninjas here. Shitballs. Okay, here's the plan. I'll go to the diner and distract Frank by telling him I have his money, but he needs to come with me. Then you come in and rewind so Frank doesn't see me. Then you can tell Frank he needs to check out his RV, and then you rewind after you get the key, and...
Chloe, I got this. I'll be right back.
Don't let my epic plan get in the way of yours. I'll try to scrounge up a Scooby snack to distract his mangy mutt.
Now to find a quick and easy way to snag Frank's keys.
Okay. I know I need to talk to him about this. I'm sorry I haven't gotten in touch. I know your mom is super proud of you for saving that girl, as am I. It makes us so proud to read about you in the news and see actual video of you walking down from the roof with that girl. And if you want to come back home now to relax and maybe go to a high school around here, the door is wide open. Thanks, Pop. It's been a whirlwind here. I'm not ready to come home yet. Talk later. Alright, Frank, it's you and me.
Good lord, bacon. I'm ready to nosh again. Ugh, but I need to get those keys from Frank.
Yeah. I don't remember how we did this, but it shouldn't be too difficult. We did it the first time after all.
You show up after almost shooting me? You have serious balls, little girl.
I know.
But hanging out with Chloe, playing with guns, and dressing like Rachel doesn't make you cool or tough. The fuck do you want?
I want your keys.
How do you know these are Rachel's clothes?
Because she looks beautiful in them and you look like ass.
So
Aiming a gun doesn't
rude.
make you any sexier.
Grab your keys and let's check out your RV.
Let's not. You fucking creep me out.
Okay.
In other words, Max, no keys. Maybe I could chat up that officer, or even Nathan, and then go all Groundhog Day on them until I get the info I need.
How? I guess, if that's what you want to do.
There she
I
is.
don't remember this.
Super Maxine. That's your new nickname around the bay. Sorry, but you did earn it. We're all real proud of you for helping Kate down.
Thanks, Officer Barry. I was just lucky. And right on time. Kate is who counts.
I'm glad you're representing Blackwell Academy.
I guess
Cool.
Kate Marsh will be the face of Blackwell for a while.
And you for helping her. That's the kind of school spirit we need more of.
Weird town.
Do you think Arcadia Bay is a weird town?
I'd take a normal city with normal problems about now. Makes me sick thinking about it.
I thought Nathan Prescott represents Blackwell.
Well, don't make me backwash this bacon. You know what the Prescotts represent.
Taking over Arcadia Bay?
You're not far wrong, Max. I heard the Prescotts are working on some new big land deals. Mr. Prescott helped out my family once a while ago, so I made a deal with him that I can't seem to get out of. Man, if I could get one instant replay in life. I better finish my breakfast first.
Okay, so we rewind there and talk to him again?
There she is, Super Maxine. That's your new nickname around the bay. Sorry, but you did earn it. We're all real proud of you for helping Kate down.
Thanks, Officer Barry. I was just lucky. And right on time. Kate is who counts.
I'm glad you're representing Blackwell Academy.
Prescott deal.
Well, I heard a rumor you were working for the Prescott family on the side.
Jesus, doesn't this town ever shut up?
I don't blame you for getting extra work.
So weird to just
Look,
jump straight into
sometimes I
that.
check up on the Prescott family to make sure they're doing all right. Nathan included. Keep this quiet, Max.
Try interrogating somebody else, Lieutenant Caulfield.
You can use this key information with either Frank, Nathan, or Officer Barry. Oh, we can talk to Nathan here too. Forgot you're here, Nathan. Well, let's chat with you
Rachel, whatever the fuck. Oh look, Max Amber. Is that your punk rock girl outfit now that you've been suspended? Thanks for trying to get me in trouble, you tweed bitch.
then. Oh, you're welcome.
Considering we're in a public diner with a police officer right over there, you shouldn't advertise your rage, Prescott.
Oh yeah? You shouldn't have bitch snitched on me to that fucked up principal.
Cops
I
information.
heard your dad hired a local cop to keep an eye out on you and Frank Bowers. Like a babysitter.
Bullshit. My dad doesn't hire. He owns. And these pigs know better than to narc on me.
Do they? I hope that means Frank won't get busted.
Eventually he will. Guy's into some freaky shit. He told me once he took a weird blood oath for Rachel. Forget I told you that. Seriously. Now get off my crack, whore. Keep your pie holes shut.
I'm gonna rewind that. See if we can do anything else with them.
Rachel? Whatever the fuck.
Oh,
look,
I didn't
Max
really think
Amber.
about that
Is your
reaction, but
punk
yeah,
rock
it makes
girl
sense he
outfit
would
now that you've been
react like
suspended?
that.
Thanks for trying to get me in trouble, you tweed bitch.
He would be scared as fuck if
Weren't
she
you
suddenly
supposed to
showed
keep
up.
your mouth shut about the blood oath Frank took for Rachel?
Blood oath? What the fuck? I never told anybody about that freaky shit. Besides, everybody knows Frank is a liar and a loser. Even Rachel did.
Yet Rachel Amber hung out with him more than you.
So, Rachel wanted Frank's stash. She let him take pictures, then he carries around her photo like she posed for love. Dumbass.
Can we talk to him again?
Rachel?
Yeah.
Whatever. Fuck.
We heard this before.
Oh look, Max Amber. Is that your punk rock girl outfit now that you've been suspended? Thanks for trying to get me in trouble, you tweed bitch.
Alright, there's nothing else here. Alright. I'm just gonna rewind from talking to him at all. Can we go to Frank with this? What do we think?
What the fuck now?
Rachel's photo.
You know I saw that photo Rachel gave you.
How do you know about that? Huh? Chloe, right?
She just told me that one of Rachel's favorite pictures was the one she did for you.
Really? Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought. She was just a natural beauty, you know? Wait, let me find it. Here, judge for yourself.
Okay, now we can take his keys. Can I just take them and then rewind?
I'm afraid I'll have to take your keys now, asshole.
You did not just do that. Give me back my keys, bitch. Give me my keys now.
Well, you won't know about it. Put away your stuff, dude.
Key brought. Now back to Chloe.
Nice. Success. Oh, we need to warn her again.
Are you shitting me?
Alyssa, step away. Oh, not close enough.
Alyssa, watch out!
Quick thinking, Max.
I know. Okay. Did you get the thing for the dog? Yeah.
Careful, Max. Cujo ahead.
I got
I should
it.
have known. The amazing Spider Max.
I couldn't have done it without Frank. Now let's get in and out.
You'll need this, Max. On your mark, get set. Throw!
Throw towards the road, not.
Get the treat!
I don't even want to see that, you know? I
think
don't
we
even
just
want
made
to
that
see what
dog
happens.
Our bitch. Get it?
Now we can snoop in
I
peace.
get it.
But let's not waste time.
No time wasting.
The doggy is busy now, but he might come back.
Yep.
Damn. I thought my room was a shithole.
You're not a creepy drug dealer.
Alright guys, I think we're gonna end it here and we'll check this out the next time. Okay, we're leaving it there. We did do some new things, but there's not really as many big changes yet that I thought this game maybe had. I don't know if that's just me or maybe I haven't done too many different things, but there are some, so that's cool. But I would have liked there to be more. I do think Life is Strange 2 probably has the biggest changes when I think about it, because that's where I felt I went most wrong. And so I feel there must be many right scenes that we didn't see, but yeah, it'll be exciting when we get to that game as well. But for now, we're gonna leave it here. We'll check out Frank's RV next time, see what else I've forgotten about this game and what scenes comes next. But for now, we're leaving it here. So remember that if you enjoyed this video, you can always like, comment, and subscribe if you feel like it. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye bye!